30 for 30, presented by Buick LaCrosse.
This special River Cup edition of 30 for 30, also sponsored by Gelati Celesti, official ice cream of the River Cup. Serving Richmond the best ice cream in the world since 1984, Gelati Celesti is heavenly, handmade ice cream.
Welcome to the special edition for 30 for 30 on ESPN. I'm at the River Cup Hall of Fame. This is an honor to welcome all you new River Cuppers and of course all you returning veterans as well. This is a high point obviously in the annals of River Cup history. The River Cup has been competed for 25 years or 26 or 24, somewhere around 25 years. The Hall of Fame permanent residence was established in 1994. It is the boyhood home of Langdon Moss. In current days, this serves as my dental practice, but tours are able to be scheduled at your convenience. The cafeteria, unfortunately, has been closed due to health reasons. The Hall of Fame does, in fact, have extensive archives. I meant to grab one. We do in fact appreciate ESPN choosing us for their next 30 for 30 special. This gives us an opportunity to feature some of the River Cup videos produced over the last 25 years or so, and some of you new members will enjoy learning about the history of this great event. Let's now take a look at the video of Langdon Moss introducing this location as the permanent home of the River Cup Museum and Hall of Fame.
Welcome to the 1994 River Cup competition. You've caught me reading one of my favorite books, the River Cup Papers, edited by Paul A. Sinclair. Fascinating book. I'd like to welcome all of the competitors to this year's competition, wives, family, friends, and especially you in the news media for this exciting event that occurs annually in the fall. I have some very exciting news. The committee to which I am chair has selected a site for the River Cup Hall of Fame, a permanent site. I know all of you were disappointed when the old site was destroyed completely by fire back several years ago. In a moment, we'll be taking you to the exciting site of the River Cup Hall of Fame. Welcome back to the River Cup presentation. As I said earlier, we have selected after a full year a River Cup Hall of Fame, a permanent site for the River Cup Hall of Fame. As you can probably hear in the background, we're situated on Grove Avenue. There's a lot of traffic here, and we feel that the River Cup Hall of Fame will be quite a tourist attraction for the Richmond area. Jeff has put in a parking space back here, parking lot with additional spaces, and we have additional parking available on the street. So crowds should be no problem. We're currently working out a deal with the Stonewall Market behind me, well known in Richmond area as a fine food establishment. They're going to be setting up and running the River Cup Hall of Fame Cafe, which will be in this corner of the River Cup Hall of Fame. So you can see there's a lot of history here. There's a lot of excitement about having a permanent fixture, and I'm excited to take you inside and show you around. Come on, let's take a look. I'm sure we'll be in just a minute. Just a minute. Well, I guess we'll have to come back for another tour at another time. But I think you'll like it when you get here.
It's nice of you to drop by and visit us and check out the exhibits. We've updated recently. The renovations are complete finally.
Is there any particular exhibits that the folks particularly like, Jeff?
Would you like to see the new ones or the old ones?
Well, let's see any of them.
Okay.
Why don't we show the folks around a little bit?
I think that's a good
I
idea.
think they'd enjoy that.
Okay.
All right. What you're looking at now is a dental mold that Jeff has taken. That's an impression that he's going to be using for some dental work on Chris Young. Chris has been having some dental problems lately, and Jeff, is that going to be a difficult procedure, do you think, or?
Well, ordinarily it wouldn't be, but considering the patient, you have to take all that into account.
That's right.
So.
The fragile flower syndrome.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Well, Langdon, why don't you tell the folks here about a couple of exhibits that we see here in the Chris Young room?
Well, the Chris Young room is one of the more popular stops on the River Cup Hall of Fame tour, and we've got two exhibits here. The ball that you see over here, and to be honest, I think that week before the River Cup, they must have had a sale over at CCV on top flight balls because Chris used the same ball that George Mormon uses.
Well, they probably were running one of those used range ball sales.
I think so.
I know George is always the first one in line.
I think you're right.
When they've got that sale going.
But that is the ball that Chris used to totally demolish the record short drive of John Leach. Leach had held that shortest drive in River Cup history for several years, and Chris Young just blew it all to smithereens. Chris actually hit the ball less than 2 inches.
Right, that was in the great the River Cup downpour year, wasn't it? The blizzard
exactly.
year?
And
right.
Chris hit a divot that went almost 40 yards.
Hurt himself.
Ball
Hurt himself on that, if I recall.
Hurt himself and deserved to for that.
And John Leach's record before that was that was a pretty short drive. I mean,
Right.
it was only
about 8 yards.
but it was mostly to the right.
Mostly to the right. But Chris
So
was straight.
Chris-
It was dead straight, but only about 1.25 inches. And this is the club. This is the club. This is the club that Chris used to hit that drive.
We apparently had a small leak of nitrous oxide there, Jeff. Does that occur often here in the office? Or?
No more often than once a day.
Okay. Well, that is another nice benefit I would mention of Hall of Fame membership is the free access to the laughing gas and
Only life members and board members.
yeah. But it's a nice way to relax after a tough day. Langdon, let's go on. Let's tell us a little bit about this club that Chris used for this drive.
This particular model is a classic. It's a Patty Berg, and he wields it very well. Obviously, to be a record holder in the River Cup, you've got to be able to swing the club well.
It's got a nice feel to it, doesn't it, Jeff?
It does. It's a beautiful club. Obviously, well used.
Not hitting the face very often.
No, but
When you hit the ball 1.25 inches, you're not going to hit the face very often.
contact's not too good for those. Yeah, but that's a nice looking club. Nice looking club.
Well, and with the nicks in it, we don't need to use gloves to handle this exhibit.
True. True.
No, I don't think so. No. It's not going to hurt at all. No. You don't have to yell at me. I promise. Nitrous oxide is the greatest drug in the world. Listen, I'm having some filming done here. We've got a video that's going to be on ESPN. I got to go. Bye. The video archives of the River Cup are wide-ranging. We have visited on location to many sites around the world. We were invited to film at the 2003 grand opening of the Short Pump Town Center. Let's take a look at Jim Nelson and some of his CCV teammates as they explore the brand new Short Pump Town Center.
Now, we're out here in the middle of the mall, and I really wanted to show you all a River Cupper's favorite store. I'm trying to find something nice for the River Cup wives, and I was wondering, Tammy?
My name's Tammy.
Tammy,
Yes.
Jim Nelson,
Nice
River
to
Cup
meet you.
captain, CCV.
Okay.
Nice to see you. And our wives really enjoy
Lace.
lingerie.
They like the lace?
I think lace is nice.
Well, we have this here, which is very nice. And we have a whole table over here on my left.
Oh, I'd like
that
to.
has-
Yeah, these are maybe a little too big.
Okay,
I
a little something more sexy?
Yes, yes, yes. Now that's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. It's perfect.
Okay.
It's perfect. We need 40 of them
40
in
of
assorted colors.
Okay.
And that'd be a good start. I think they've got a driving range here. Driving range, putting green. They got the whole works. So we got to get a little practice in before the matches. So this is a good place to do it, and with the hurricane going on and everything.
Hi Jim, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. I've got 3 balls. I mean, I've played with these for 6-7 years probably.
Okay.
And but they're getting a little worn.
Okay.
And I'm wondering what kind of trade-in you'll give.
Did you think the fact that you played with these balls, Robbie? Would you like to get in this movie? Robbie, would you think that the fact that you play with these balls has greatly enhanced the value?
Oh, definitely.
Definitely.
I'm a pretty good player.
In terms of value, these have much more nostalgic value, much more emotional value than they do monetary value.
Well, we in the River Cup, we're really into nostalgia. So,
tell me about this River Cup.
Well, we've got a match that we've been doing for 15 years, and it's very hard to be invited to get into this thing to begin with. You have to be a pretty poor golfer just to even try to get in.
So you have to prove yourself to be a poor golfer.
Yes. So we check that closely.
Excuse me, sir. Welcome to Franco's.
Thank you.
You look like you're lost. Anything I can do to help?
Well, I am kind of lost. I'm looking for a pair of pants.
Okay.
Green pants. And
Well, how about something like this?
well, that's not really as green as I like.
These are some of our nicest.
Do they wash well?
They wash fine.
And do you have any that have more polyester in them?
Yeah, these are all cotton. These run 150.
Ooh.
Did you want to look at something a little bit nicer?
Well, no, the ones that
Polyester pants?
polyester, yeah.
Polyester pants. I think they have them at the dollar store down the street.
Okay. Yeah, because I was looking for ones I was looking for pants that were running more the $17.99, $18 range.
Well, I think Walmart has that. So they got a special on those right now.
Okay. All right. I mean,
bright green. They're like Kelly green, you know.
Well, they look like great pants, and they're a little bit out of my price range, and I really want something that's just pure polyester.
Right.
I really did.
And now a word from our sponsor, Gelati Celesti, official ice cream of the River Cup.
Hi, welcome to Gelati Celesti, this year's sponsor for ESPN's 30 for 30 special edition of the River Cup. I'm Kim Rosser, and my husband and I own Gelati Celesti. I am the entrepreneurial genius behind it, but without Steve's support, I don't know where I would be. Some of you may wonder, what got Steve and me into this business? Well, maybe it was Steve's marketing and sales background from the corporations he worked with. That's part of it. Maybe it's filling the void of being empty nesters because most of our employees are under the age of 22. Perhaps. I'll tell you what the real reason is. The real reason is we wanted to bring just a little bit more happiness and peace to the world. We're supporting both sides of the river with our 2 stores on the north side. One is our short pump store, due to open in another week, and our south side location in Bon Air. We support and serve the best from CCV as well as Willow Oaks. I'm wishing you lots of successes and much fun on the golf courses this weekend.
I'm working very hard these days. You caught me again. The River Cup has a history of being played in any kind of conditions. The proverbial rain, sleet, snow, nothing stops a River Cupper. A few years ago, during a weekend of particularly cold weather, a helpful instructional video was made giving tips about how to properly prepare to play in cold weather. Please enjoy and, of course, learn from the River Cup instructional series.
Honey, it's time to get up. Go play in the River Cup.
Oh, okay, I'll be right up, honey. Hey, what's the weather out, honey?
Honey, it's cold and rainy with a wind chill of 40 degrees.
Oh, right, that's perfect. Anticipating inclement weather at Willows, it is proper to be fully prepared at all times. I think that the first article of clothing that needs to be put on for any good golfer in the River Cup will be the ball warmer. It may be preferable, if you have one, to get a wool-lined ball warmer, and in some cases one with an extra large pouch. And now you're ready for River Cup competition.
Good luck, honey.
Thanks, dear.
Caught me napping. I often do that in the afternoon when the tours die down a bit. A recent feature of the River Cup Entertainment Division are original songs performed by the Hedgehog Band. So let's go on location and see who the lucky recipient of the song is this year.
I'm just concerned about the dogs.
We got, what's the other? What's that? You know how the song goes.
No, that's it.
Full.
Well, we gotta have some type of
That was just the intro.
Okay.
We need a little intro to get him on key.
More than his personality.
I got it, thank you.
But the timing's not quite like that.
No, but I understand what he's saying.
Why am I believing it's all that it can be? This River Cup banquet is more than camaraderie. Out the dinner, though the food is fine. Out the hedgehogs, though they sound divine. I'm hooked on gelati, gelati celeste. Oh, it's so heavenly. Why does Langdon pick him? Strange as it can be. There's got to be a whole lot more than his personality. Not his putter, though he makes his pars. Not his driver, though he hits it far. I'm hooked on gelati. Gelati celeste, oh, whatever it is. There's so many flavors, taste stays on Nobody isn't there. There's no worry. Look at Langdon's grin. No free ice cream. We'll just invite him to a wine. Hooked on gelati. Gelati Celeste. Oh, just keep bringing in.
Right.
Well, certainly hope everyone enjoyed the show tonight. Revisiting vintage videos is always fun. A little nostalgia, trip down memory lane for the River Cup. Please come see me at the River Cup Hall of Fame and Museum. The hours are posted on the door. Enjoy the matches tomorrow. Hope everyone plays well. I know you'll have a good time. And thanks again for coming, and hope you enjoyed the entertainment tonight.
It was perfect until you scratch it
It is.
ESPN
You got to cut it right then.
Well,
then,
I can't because you were talking over.
Then it goes.